Whoever sees this hit subscribe right now. Get free metal. Iron not included. Sorry, guys. We're sold out of that one. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, it's one of the greatest days on planet Earth. Why? Because it is Metal Mondays. And guess what? That's what we're back with. More metal. It's none other than Metallica and your highly requested song of One. Are we at war right now? Get in the chopper. Kind of a wild opening because obviously what in the Saving Private Ryan is going on. It's like a war zone. And yet the visuals, what's happening is you have like the deadpan stare, right? Just like the dramatic shot of the guitar. And it just lies in such contrast to the action and everything that's happening with the audio. I think that's done purposefully. It's almost like getting ready to go to war mentally before we step in with the music. Let's see where we go with this.
The cerebrum has suffered massive and irreparable damage.
Cerebral has suffered massive and irreparable damage.
Never know what has happened to him.
Had I not been sure of this, I would not have permitted him to live.
I know this. I would not have permitted him to live.
Where?
Father?
What happened?
I need help.
What is democracy? What is democracy?
Got something to do with young men killing each other, I think.
Oh,
When it comes my turn,
that's a hell of a quote. What is democracy? It has something to do with a bunch of young men killing each other. Critique of war right there.
Got something to do with young men killing each other, I think.
when it comes my turn, will you want me to go?
For democracy, any man would give his only begotten son.
Wow. Should go on a recruitment poster if there's a World War III happening. Wild. I don't know what the scene setting is. Somebody's obviously going to have to comment below and give context. We're jumping back and forth between Metallica and between this film, this classic film. I mean, what I'm getting at so far is it seems like you had the war in the background being set up. Someone's been injured in that war. They've had to operate on him. And now we end up with Captain America Super Soldier, right? Let's see where we go.
It is impossible for a decerebrated individual to experience pain, pleasure, memory, dreams, or thought of any kind. This young man will be as unfeeling, as unthinking as the dead until the day he joins them.
To dream, to do anything, basically, he would be like the dead until the day that he joins them? Well, this is morbid.
As unthinking as the dead until the day he joins them.
I don't know whether I'm alive and dreaming or dead and remembering.
How can you tell what's a dream and what's real when you can't even tell when you're awake and when you're asleep?
Where am I?
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or dream. Deep down inside I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops in me.
I can't remember. I love that just rhythmic delivery as he comes in on that. And then when he sings Scream and it just starts to get a little bit even darker and more aggressive with the tones. And what a sentiment. You know, are we living in the Matrix right now? What is my reality? So we're talking from a first-person perspective. So we spent a lot of time setting up and kind of building this story and alluding to what's happening. And let's see whose perspective this is that he's now going to speak from.
Feel the scream. This terrible silence stops in me. Now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up, I cannot see.
Okay, there we go. Now that this terrible war is through with me, I'm waking up, I cannot see. So we've got this character who the doctor is saying pretty much should be dead. Looks like has been a victim of the war that they've saved. And it seems like we're speaking from that first-person perspective with some very powerful lyricism. And as always, in true sort of metal fashion, Metallica fashion, there's some deeper metaphors going on as well, because you could take this as a, what in the existential crisis is happening in my own life, the war within my own mind, my own psychology, and what is real and what is not, contemplating life, death, and everything in between.
I'm waking up, I cannot see that there's not much left of me.
Oh.
Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death.
Wow.
Oh, please, God, wake me.
I just went ahead and chopped off everything. Oh, God. Please make them hear me. They won't listen. They won't hear me.
You know, wake me up. I'll be like this for years.
Hear me.
Wow. Wow, this is heavy. This is heavy as hell. And what a line. Oh, God, please wake me. Because he starts off acting like he's maybe waking up from surgery, from the serious operations. But he doesn't know if he's in reality. And it must be a nightmare in which he's existing because he can't see. He's obviously been injured. He can't do anything. So now he's kind of asking God, ironically, to wake him from this situation because he can't come to terms with and accept his new reality. Whew.
Hear me.
Back in the womb, it's much too real.
What did he just sing there?
Back in the womb, it's much too real.
Back in the womb, it's much too real? That's an interesting line. Feels like he's going backwards because he can't do anything for himself.
It pumps life that I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal.
It pumps life that I must feel. Back in the womb. So he's like hooked up to life support, right? And it's almost like being back in the womb because it's pumping, much in the same way like being in the womb, you're getting pumped with nutrients and everything to survive. In this case, it's artificial pregnancy going on right now. That's a hell of a metaphor.
I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I live, fed to the tube that sticks in me.
Yeah.
Just like
Fed through a tube that sticks in me. There we go.
wartime novelty, tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death.
Wow.
Oh, please, God, wake me.
It's like a piece of meat that keeps on living.
Oh.
It won't always be like this, will it?
I can't live like this. I can't. Please, no, I can't. I can't. Help me. Somebody help me. Mother, where are you? Help me, Mother. I'm having a nightmare and I can't wake up.
Now the world.
Hang on. Before it just gets even more intense, I want to comment on sort of the aggression to then subdued nature of this song. Like it pushes you, then it pulls you back, then it pushes you. And he's using his cadence to kind of match that, isn't he? Obviously, when everything gets more aggressive, he's got that, more of that growl to his delivery. But then a lot of the other lines underneath, when everything's more toned down and smoother and like thoughtful, he's totally switched up his cadence and his singing style. I love it. It's like you have almost two different singers on this track, and he's matching kind of what's really happening with the pacing of the instrumentation around him. It's dope.
Help me, Mother. I'm having a nightmare and I can't wake up.
It's a nasty guitar right there.
The world is gone, I'm just one. Oh, God, help me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, help me.
Oh,
Me lying here like some freak in a carnival show.
He is the armless, legless wonder of the 20th century.
This has a dignity all its own.
Father, I need help. I'm in terrible trouble and I need help.
wow.
Don't you remember when you were little? Oh, you and Bill Harper would bring a wire between the two houses so you could telegraph to each other? Still remember the Morse code?
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die.
Wow, darkness imprisoning me, all that I see. Whoo! I tell you what, it's like organized chaos throughout that segment there. Is like, you know, da-da-da, da-da-da-da. The more frantic strums versus like you have like movie quotes happening. And it's almost like those movie quotes should be happening not over this like more emphatic moment. It should be happening over the more melodic tunes that we had earlier, right? So you can hear them saying cut through better. But yet what it's doing is it's just like creating this sort of chaos. I think that reflects the chaos of the mind. And again, the first person perspective that we're speaking from throughout this lyricism. And you have someone who now can't see, and that darkness can go even deeper. It might not even be like literal darkness, but like darkness of the mind. And he's just like totally gone as a result of war, post-traumatic stress, everything that he's been through. You've got that big explosion that happens right there. The middle moment is probably that explosion where our character that we're talking about gets injured and why he results in the state that we're in now.
Still remember the Morse code?
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Trapped in myself, body my only cell.
It's Morse code.
Yeah, this is definitely going on my happy birthday playlist right here. This is a good one. This is like, let's celebrate life.
SOS. Help.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul, left me with life in hell.
What's he saying?
Well, there it all comes around full circle. We explain why we are where we are. Landmine, taking my... He just said everything. How is he even alive right now? What?
Taking my hearing, taking my arms, taking my legs, taking my soul.
Taking my legs, taking my hearing, taking my arms, taking my soul. Oh, that's fine. The Teletubbies took that from me a long time ago.
Taking my speech, taking my hearing, taking my arms, taking my legs, taking my soul, left me with life in hell.
What's he saying?
Left me with life in hell. That's what he's saying. I love that line right there because he's not actually in hell yet because he's still alive somehow, even though he's like a walking lump of a thing.
He says, kill me. Over and over again. Kill me.
Don't you have some message for him, Padre? He's the product of your profession, not mine.
Wow. That was a heavy line coming from the military, dude. He's a product of your profession, the medical profession. You saved his ass, not mine. Wow. Oh, let's go. Wow. Oh, it's dirty.
Kill me. I'm asking you to kill me.
Thank you. Each man faces death by himself.
Wow.
Alone.
Goodbye, Father.
Oh.
Inside me, I'm screaming. Nobody
This is some ridiculous shredding going on.
pays any attention. I
This is where I definitely need long hair, and I'm so gonna stage dive.
had arms, I could kill myself. I had legs, I could run away. I had a voice. I could talk and be some kind of company for myself. Why don't they get it over with and kill me? I could yell for help, but nobody'd help me. I've just got to do something and see how I can go on like this.
Wow. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, guys. Awkward moment. Keep it going. Wow. I'll tell you one movie that I'm not going to watch tonight. Do you want nightmares? Yes. How long do you want a solo to be? Yes. That was intense. One. Why title it One? I take it from the speaker's perspective, like questioning reality, not having arms, legs, or pretty much anything, being fed through a tube, hooked up to life support, feeling like you are the only one, trapped in this world. You're not even in heaven or hell, ironically, and yet you're living through a hell where you can't even break free from and communicate. And then it gets to the point where the suffering is so great, you start to just, you can't even accept it. Your mind can't logically accept that this is your new reality. Like, you're pleading to God to wake you up. And again, what a deep, emotional, haunting, horrific ass story they've taken, and they've used the device of first person storytelling to relate this, and also a lot of these movie quotes and clips. And I think at the end, was that the nurse like trying to just like cut him off, like, this isn't living, like I'm basically gonna go in and euthanasia him. It was incredible. Metallica just continues to impress me with just the topics they explore, the lyricism, the depth, and of course, we just thrash the fuck out with the metal. Metallica, you are Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen here at the end. Obviously, enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor, guys. Support channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. I love you. Stay safe, stay positive. It's Knox Hill. I'll catch you again.